Listen, I'm shooting this video. I need to shoot this video. Um, I just need to help individuals, man. Need help people who look just like me. Um, you have to start thinking logically. I understand you've been taught a way, but when things happen in your face, you have to understand what's going on. You can't let somebody do something clearly, blatantly in front of your face, or bluntly in front of your face, and not pay attention to what's going on. So let me just hit what I'm about to talk about here. So I need you guys to understand that you're on a plantation, okay? And don't cancel me out. Just at least hear me out. And for those who understand, man, get this video out there, okay? So the reason why, okay, you need to understand. They said there was a switch. There wasn't a switch. There was a switch in ideology, okay? And the people who switched the ideology didn't care anything about us black people. They didn't care anything about it, okay? So the ideology was this. They all got in the room and they said to themselves, look, the landscape is changing, okay? We're not going to become empowered. We're not going to ever be in power if we keep going with this rhetoric, okay? So what they did was, it was like, okay, let's create where they depend on us. So if they depend on us and they need us, how can they ever go against us? That was the change. That was a change, okay? You don't understand that the history goes for the right party was created because they wanted to free us. And the left wanted to keep us, and that's why we went into a civil war. Okay, so let's get back on track here of how you on a plantation. Let me tell you what the landscape is now. What the left is realizing is that there's not enough blacks. Blacks are waking up, not as much as I would like them to, because that would just mean that they're thinking logically, but enough that if they was to have a general election, they would not win the election. So they are replacing you with illegal immigrants. And what they're trying to do is get illegal immigrants and expedite their citizenship. All right? There's people who are immigrants, legal immigrants, that took them 10 years to get citizenship. Right? So it's a spit in their face when they did it the right way. Probably had to pay a lot of money to even become a citizen. And I promise you, when they got their citizenship, it probably was one of the best days of their lives. But what you're finding is the left is trying to expedite this, like make them citizens overnight. And the reason why is because they need to get their numbers up if they ever want to be in power. So it's nothing. They do not care about you. They never care about you. They care about being in power. You need to understand that. And let me tell you how they're doing this right in front of your face. Why is the immigrants being dumped all in democratic states? Why most of them are being dumped in black neighborhoods? Why are they so focused on giving them resources, but not giving you resources? Basically, they're taking the resources, taking it from you, and giving it to the immigrants. You are bluntly being replaced, and they just need it as a numbers game. Okay. The left is not doing anything but causing chaos and ruckus. And that's all they're doing. They're not trying to pass any laws. They're trying to keep things the same that are broken. But they want to complain. If you look at videos back in the day, they're complaining about how the medical system, the health system is all jacked up. But then when you try to do something about it, now they're crying about it. You want the same way. That's idiotic. So I need y'all to wake up. I need you to really sit there observe and stop running with the headlines. You know, my family is the same way. The majority of them, they just, if they say something and I say, give me a little context behind it, they couldn't tell me anything. All they could tell me is what they hear from somebody else. It's the word of mouth. And that makes you ignorant because you're talking about something you don't even know. So I'm not going to even make the video that long. I just want, for those who can pick up what I'm putting down, you need to understand. Another thing, if they were so for black people, why are they fighting against having help to lower crime in their cities so black people's lives can be saved? You see in the cities that, or the states that the National Guard is going to, people are literally getting on there and saying that this is the first time my kids is able to play outside without a care in the world. Why would you not want that? Why would your representative not want that help when they clearly have an issue with crime? So y'all need to wake up. I don't understand it. To me, I talked to my wife last night. I said, yo, I just don't understand. It upsets me so bad. It's like if you talk to someone and someone is saying something to you and you know it's wrong, but they are like clear as day thinking that they're right, you're going to be kind of upset, right? So tell me what I'm saying is wrong. If you want to sit there and be like, oh, you know, tell me what I'm saying is wrong. Is everything I said, is it really what it is? Are immigrants being dumped in democratic states and black neighborhoods? Are they fighting against solving crime in their cities? Are they passing laws to help you guys, or are they just literally just going out there just causing ruckus, talking about who is bad and all this? But what are you guys doing? Oh, we can't do anything because we don't own the House and we don't own the Senate. Yes, you can. You can come up with something that makes sense to help your constituents, and then you could try to get it passed. But instead, you want to fight against things that's not even popular. So, take this with a grain of salt. For those of you who are picking up what I'm putting down, share the video. I greatly appreciate it, and Godspeed.